Elementary school is the foundation of our children's education. This is an area that cannot and should not be compromised. Our students deserve a strong foundation so they may flourish into strong middle school and high school students. Our youngsters require small class size to meet their needs and teach them the skills that they will build upon in the upper grades.
When we had 4th grade moving up, I sat in the parking lot and cried my eyes out because my little 10-year-old was going to go to that big bad middle school and at 5th grade. And I hated the idea, and she thrived. She liked it. And when we took our 5th graders and brought them back to 6th grade, there were parents that complained. They wanted their 5th graders to stay in the middle school. Our kids are much more resilient than we are. But our taxes are killing us.
Can't have our cake and eat it too. Some people got up here amazingly enough saying that nothing should be changed. And maybe God bless them, they have the means to pay an extra $2,000 a year in school property taxes, but I think for most of the people here that's unrealistic and certainly not sustainable. We need to live within our means, and we need to have the budget accessed and tailored to our means.
I don't think it's fair to ask that we don't close a particular elementary school. None of us want our children disrupted. It's not fair to any child, but if that has to be done, I do understand. I am very opposed to going down to one middle school. I don't see how all of those children are going to fit into one building comfortably, and this is my concern, is class size.
I'm very concerned about consolidating middle schools. I'd like to have a little bit more information about the space, about the class sizes, and how all of that would end up working.
The other pro, I think, with one in middle school is maybe the West Islip camaraderie would be a little more, rather than this Udall against Beach. You know, I know the kids love this kind of Beach middle school soccer game at the end of the year. You know, that's great, but maybe as West Islip we can have a little nice war with Bayshore and with East Islip rather than within West Islip. You know, but that's just something to think about. You know.
I want to remind everyone that we really have to look at a shared sacrifice here. I think the data is pretty clear in terms of the declining enrollment across Long Island, especially here in West Islip. The elementary numbers are down, which is going to eventually result in cohorts in the high school and middle schools being smaller. We all see that. Not one of us here wants our elementary school closed. We can all stand, it's not mine, it's got to be someone else's problem. But ultimately, we have to really look at it in terms of shared sacrifice. And it's got to be unilateral across the board, from central office to teachers, custodians. I think people have made sacrifices across the board. But I think when it comes down to the bottom line, we have to look at potentially closing some sort of school, elementary or middle school combination, to get the best utilization for our rooms.
I disagree with the K through 1 through 2 to transitioning the children, because as a parent of a single mother of twins, my children have excelled at Westboro only because of the staff, of the principal, of the front desk lady, all of the members of Mrs. Beals, of everybody at that school are the reason that my children are who they are, along with me.
I would certainly hate to see, of course, any of the schools closed, but I would have to say, from an educator's point of view and from a parent, I think, in my opinion, the best option would be to do one of the middle schools. Again, I went to Beach Street. My sons now go to Udall. I am very familiar with that whole rivalry situation between the two. I think it would be wonderful to bring them together and have that camaraderie in West Islip, because we are such a strong community.